rainwater collection system is a tank equipped with an inflow, an outflow, a filter, and an overflow piping network. This water collection system captures stormwater runoff from building downspouts and safely stores the chlorine-free water for later uses. Residential rainwater collection systems generally use tanks that are installed above ground. This cost-effective installation method allows for water to be released with the aid of gravity. Installing a rainwater collection system involves the use of a simple formula to determine how much rainwater might be collected from a downspout. Knowing this volume helps determine a home's optimal tank size. First, decide which downspout will be used to collect the stormwater. Then determine the area of the roof that will effectively drain into the rain barrel by calculating the area of the corresponding floor space. For example, measure the length and width of a room and multiply these numbers. If the length is 20 feet and the width is 15 feet, then the area equals 300 square feet. 1 inch of rain per square foot produces approximately 2/3 of a gallon of water. 300 square feet will yield approximately 200 gallons of water for every 1 inch of rainfall. The average rain event in the District of Columbia measures about ½ an inch, which yields approximately 100 gallons of collected rainwater. Comparatively, a 2 to 3 inch rain event will produce 400 to 600 gallons of collectible stormwater. While homeowners may have success with any size collection system, please remember that with smaller tanks, it is very important to have an adequate overflow system that can effectively and safely divert excess water. Tanks range in volume from 50 gallons to 20,000 gallons.
Rainwater that comes off of this rooftop flows into this downspout, which then goes into this pipe here, which during storm events flows into the combined sewer system and out into the Anacostia River. Today we're going to be altering this system to keep some of the rainwater on site. And the first step of that is to build up a base. To put the cistern on. And the reason we do that is because it gives just a little bit of elevation to the cistern so that rainwater that's collected in the cistern can flow out more easily. Our downspout here has already been cut once previously, and by putting the rain barrel in place I can measure where I need to cut the downspout. I'm cutting just above this clamp here so that the water from the downspout will flow directly into the cistern. There you go. What I'm doing now is tailoring the downspout that we just cut to fit around a flexible elbow that I'm going to direct over to the rain barrel. To go into the overflow tube. This is really just to hold the overflow tube in place.
Filters may be purchased or constructed and range in complexity from simple leaf collection systems to highly sophisticated commercial filters. The critical function of any filter is mosquito exclusion. Filters may be placed between the downspout and the tank's point of entry. If the necessary holes are not drilled into the tank by the manufacturer, then this is something that the homeowner or installer can easily do by using a 3 to 4 inch hole saw to drill the inflow holes and a reasonably smaller hole for the outflow. In order for the system to function properly, the inflow must be at the top of the tank and should be at least the same size, if not larger, than the downspout. To maximize efficiency, the overflow system should be larger than the downspout. To keep with stormwater best management practices, the overflow system may empty into an additional RiverSmart feature, such as a rain garden. Please make sure that water drains at least 10 feet away from any foundation and never drains onto neighboring property. To maximize outflow efficiency, the spigot or release valve should be at the bottom of the tank. The seals around the spigot or release valve must be watertight and should be checked and maintained regularly to prevent leaks. Connect a standard garden hose and congratulations, you are ready to water your garden with your own supply of chlorine-free rainwater. And thank you, you have just reduced some of the negative impacts associated with stormwater runoff.